Yes, ma'am.
My name is Lisa Hale, and as the first speaker kind of indicated, the two situations for a lot of us here, I believe, are interrelated somewhat with regard to the bar and grill. My home is directly across from the bar and grill. My husband and I saved up a lot of money in order to buy a dream home out in the country and get away from the hustle and bustle of Gwinnett County. And shortly after we moved there last year, the bar opened. And every weekend we were awakened at between 2 and 3 a.m. by loud music, people yelling, cars, engines revving, and tires screeching as they left. Of course, my family wanted to come and visit, and every one of them that came indicated that they couldn't sleep because of the noise and everything. I travel 3 days a week for my job, and I just would like an opportunity to be able to come to my home on the weekends and sleep and get a good full night's rest. Just to give you an example, and I did send you all this email, and kind of summarizing as well. Our house is 634 feet away from the property. We had, this occasion, we had the heater running, we had earplugs in, which we had to buy for this reason, and we were still awakened by the sound of the music at 3:10 a.m. We called the sheriff's office, and they did come, but as soon as the officer pulled away, the music was louder than it was before and continued on for about 30 more minutes that night in particular. So I guess what I would like to bring up with regard to the ordinance itself is probably this last sentence of section A, which says the subsection shall not apply if the noise being emitted from the location is zoned as commercial, and the noise is common for that type of location. I can see that it probably could be argued that a bar, restaurant would fall into that category, and that the music is part of what they do. But I would like to request that you possibly consider either removing that sentence from there, or at least rephrasing it to include restaurants and entertainment establishments. Because in those cases, unlike if it's a commercial building with machines that operate, music volume can easily be controlled and lowered. I think we should probably have some clearly outlined specific decibel levels that are acceptable. And I would also like to request that in such instances as a bar, that in a residential area or in an area with houses present, we limit the hours of operation to perhaps 11 p.m. on weekdays and midnight on Friday and Saturday, much like Chili's or Applebee's or something like that.